Have you ever been recognized as Jackson Caine yet?
I have mostly online, mostly like through social media, and I have out and about a couple times. But if it's more like you really seem like this guy in this video game, but But what's ironic about that is I used to get that a lot even before I was on Call of Duty. I used to get a lot of, oh, you look like you should be on a video game. So hey, it finally worked out.
And so is it always just online or is it also in person? Have you ever had any?
Yeah, in person, I've definitely had people kind of stop and say, like, I know you something, which is always a weird thing as an actor, whatever. You never want to say what it is, but then they'll kind of come to realization, but they know it's not like as an actor, they know it's something a little different, and I've had it happen a few times so far. The game hasn't been out too long, and where they say like, oh, and it kind of hits them, because it's not someone you've seen on TV. It's kind of someone you've been playing as, as this person, yeah. And some of these people have been spending, hundreds of hours, playing as you. So it's very like odd for them.
Right.
Yeah.
Is this the first time you've ever played a video game character?
It is, yeah. It's the first time I've ever been a part of the live action game. I've done a couple ads for other ones, but I wasn't really a specific character, yeah.
Was Black Ops 6 a regular audition for you?
No, it actually came to me from a previous casting director, and somehow the company had seen my images and chose me as that guy. And then knowing I was an actor, trusting I could do what we had to do. So no, it wasn't typical at all. I didn't really audition. I was more chosen for based off matching of what they looked for physically.
So again, going back to sort of one person can recommend you through this person and existing relationships.
For sure. I mean, such a huge part of acting is always doing well in the room so that person remembers you for something else or thinks of you for something 10 years later, 5 years later, or what have you. It's a major part of just getting auditions and being seen, really, yeah.
For your work on Call of Duty Black Ops 6, what was the actual workday like?
Well, most of it's really just image retrieving. And so they have, machines that, they connect or take pictures of I think it's 96 points of your face or 100 some points of your face. And then you do that. You also do a body, scan and a body movement. They record everything. And then you do like talking and acting with certain vowels, and they're able to use that and create everything. It's pretty scary.
Okay, wow. So then they're kind of making you, you're sort of prompting their AI with your likeness and voice in some sense?
Yeah, for sure. Yes, it's you, and they're just capturing your image, and they're able to then create that character. It's pretty wild.
And this was just a one day?
No, several days, but and pretty long days, but yeah. And then once they sort of have you of what they need, then that's all they really need.
And was this in front of like a green screen?
More like machines and that they use to more like motion screens and motion machines to capture the images. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So did you have little like different things sort of hooked up? Were you almost like a Laura Croft type?
You did at points, yeah, because they need to capture your movements and images, and then, but with the facial recognition, it's really just honed in on your face for hours, really, of capturing every little aspect of it. And then as far as like the talking and mouth movement, I was sort of given sentences to say, and with all different types of words and vowels, and I guess they can then take that and use it.
Wow.
Yeah, it's all pretty crazy. But they were kind of like tongue twisters. Yeah, kind of like tongue twisters to get all different motions and sounds, yeah.
When they were capturing your face, were you acting at any point, or was it just still sort of movement, or no movement?
You definitely did have to do emotions and actions and anger and facial movements of all different kinds and hold them properly for the cameras. Yeah.
Did they give you a free copy of the game to play?
No, they did not.
Oh no. Okay.
No, they did not. I used to play more like sports games a while ago, but I kind of gave those up a little while ago. But I am very interested to play as yourself. That would be kind of fun.
Yeah, talk about a meta experience.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Fortunately, I have some, like, my little nephew plays as me, so that's really cool, and he'll film it, and I get to see that. So that's enough. I don't got time for video games.
Did you have any idea that you were going to factor into the ending of the game?
That I did not. No, I wasn't told that at all. So that was sort of interesting to see, and the fan response of debate and I guess intrigue of my character and moving forward, what that means. So that was definitely a surprise to me. Yeah.
Right. It's fascinating.
Yeah, they keep everything pretty under the wraps, under wrap for those things. Yeah.
Yeah. It just, to me, it's fascinating that here you're part. I mean, just, I don't want to include this, but that you don't even play, that you're busy doing other things, and that you're like thrust into this world. I just think that's really interesting.
It is interesting. I have, like, people send me pictures from China and South America and all these things, and they're like, bro, like, just, like, was playing with you for 3 hours, and dude, then I saw, whatever. Or once in Blue Moon, people have correlated, some of the movies to this guy, and I knew you from that, or whatever. And so it's kind of interesting. But people from all over the world, that game reaches so many people. It's nuts. Yeah.
Have they told you anything about the character's role for the next game?
I haven't been told anything, really. To be honest, all I can do is kind of go off, boards that I've read and things that fans seem to think. So we'll see. I guess I'll find out as well. They'll be using my my character, but I'm not there. It's all very futuristic. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
You haven't actually played the game?
No, I haven't actually played the game. I'm just not a gamer, so I would have gotten a whole system and the game and everything. It's not like I already had. If I already had one, sure, I would have ordered the game, But I've seen people play as me quite a bit, and it's pretty interesting. But no, I haven't played.
We saw a report that this is the most successful game of the Call of Duty franchise. What are your thoughts on that?
From what I understand, it like surpassed all the previous numbers, which I guess could kind of happen as each as time goes on. I think it was 4 years since the last game, if I'm not mistaken. So it was a long time waiting. People really, really wait for these things, and it's a big deal in that world. So yeah, as far as sales over the opening weekend, it was an all-time record, which I think is in the millions and millions of copies.
Any last words for the fans?
Go kick some ass as Caine.